Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today is another live stream coming to you from to know me better. Maybe you don't know where. How are y'all doing? Today is my Sunday night live edition where you tell me what to draw. And this is Bob. That's right. Bob is your host for this evening, as every Sunday evening. He's a space monkey, as you can maybe not tell, but he's here, and he will be here for as long as I can take him. So, and as you can see, today we have 5 minutes before it finishes counting down till it is 7 o'clock. That means live stream starts at 7 o'clock on Sundays. So just come on over and let's have a good time where you tell me what to draw. That's right. 2 Sundays in a row, we had some people tell me what to draw, and fairly well. We had some fun with that. So let's keep it up and let's do another one tonight. And if Sundays don't really work for you, then come on and let me know what would be better for you to listen to. A Monday night? Wednesday night? What night would be better for you to do this? Afternoon? Let me know. I want to know what you think. I want to know what works best for you so you can so that you can come join in the fun. Two minutes remaining on the old timer here for 7 o'clock. And I need someone to tell me what to draw. I can't do this without you. This channel relies on you, my friends. This channel relies on you. So come on over and tell me what to draw. Well, during the weekdays, excuse me, I do draw twice a week. I come on here, I post on here for Wednesday night. I do whatever Wednesdays, where I draw whatever comes to my mind. And then Saturdays, I do Cartoon Saturdays, where I draw cartoons from the last 100 years, since 1940s, 1930s, even farther back if I can find them. Comic books or comic strips, illustrations on a newspaper, things like that, because they didn't have animation like they have now. Some of the earlier animations came in like the 1920s, but I like to keep it fresh and fun and see where I can go with art and just have a good time. And I do viewer requests as well, where you can request through the comment sections on my videos what you want me to draw. So let's have some fun. Let's make this interactive. Let's make it a thing. Sunday Night Live from Zephyr. It's Saturday Night Live. You got about 1.5 minutes before we start things up here. So come on, guys, sign in and join up. Let's go. Let's get this ball rolling. I have a fresh piece of paper here already just for you to tell me what to put on it. That's right. You tell me what you want me to put on this piece of paper. Well, not this one, the one that's under it. This one is a mascot page, but there's a fresh piece of bristleboard under here with our name on it. So tell me how to fill it up. And there is 1 minute left on the clock. 40 seconds. Someone come on and join in the fun. 30 seconds left until the official time starts and Bob has to go to the side and we start to draw. So come on in, let me know. Join the fun, everybody. Bring your friends. Have some fun. There's no limit to what we can draw on Sunday night. What happens on Sunday night stays on Sunday night, maybe. Depends. Depends on how you want to take it. So I can't say no, but I might not. So let's go ahead. Uh-oh, time is up. Let us start this thing. Everybody Go get your friends and come on over. All right. So anybody, y'all need to come on in here right now and help me do this thing. Well, I do have a couple of comic books that I've done over the last couple of years. I'm going to tell you about those right quick. I have a Blood Vein comic book, graphic novel. I have its sequel. I have a coloring book. I have a third Blood Vein comic strip that I'm working on. I'm also working on a science fiction comic book that deals with some things like the Templar Knights and the Illuminati and even those lizard people fables from lizard people that control the world through governments and all. At those, just creative licensing through the roof on that one. So hey, how's it going? Oren, my buddy. We just started because it's 7 o'clock. So here's Bob. He's going to the wayside. So what's going on, Mr. Badley, Mr. Oren Smith, my buddy, my pal? What's up? Well, that's good. The weather's not too bad here. It's kind of in the 90-degree range. So, what should we draw today? What's on your mind? What should we draw? Tell me something to draw, Mr. Badley, and let's get this thing done. Drums are fun. One of these days soon, I think I'm going to buy a keyboard, one of those electric keyboards, so I can make my own music. Let's see how that works. I've been practicing on simple piano, but hey, it's not the same as a real piano, I suppose. Oof, huh? Well, I know that you're not hurt because if you're hurt, most people don't write oof, they just say it out loud. Let's see. Well, I just got done doing a Superman Dragon logo, but so those are going to be for the Saturday afternoon videos. Um, I'm trying to think. I mean, I usually say, I usually reserve this time for my audience and members to let me know what they want to do. Yeah, Superman's pretty cool. I had an idea for a Superman comic. I don't know if it's already been done, but basically, um, in the Superman movie, he spins back. Oh, you want me? You could draw you're doing your logo. Um, Something weird. Okay, let's see. Your logo. Zoom out my little fancy circle maker here. I got one of these. I picked it up at Hobby Lobby. It's pretty cool. They should pay me to advertise. Really handy dandy circle makers. Only at Hobby Lobby. It's pretty cool. It's like a protractor and it's all in one, except you don't get that little needle in the middle that really messes up your paper. I don't like those, but no one else seems to have a problem with it. So let's see. Maybe like your logo guy doing a skateboard fail. Well, I know that your logo It's pretty fun to do. I mean, you know, it's pretty simple and but here's Mr. Badley here. So he's got almost like it almost reminds me of a Saint Bernard's jowls hanging down low, or a bulldog's uh, jowls drooping low off of his face like that. And your 3-year-old's already doing better. Yeah, don't you just hate that? Well, maybe you don't. I guess I wouldn't either. But you know, little kids always pick up on stuff better than the adults do. But you know, it's not really fair because you know they were born with the keyboard in one hand and a phone in the other, as they say. So it's not really fair. You know, and they say that their disadvantage is like we didn't even have computers available when we were born. You know, so who's the one who's you know, who's at fault there? It's not my fault. Somebody else joined our party for a second anyway. Um, hope they come back. Oh hey, there you are. Okay, King, how's it going? I'm sketching out Mr. Badley's logo that I helped him brush up on a little bit. He was on his channel, and then I kind of tweaked it and played around with it um, to give him a physical copy of it. He wants me to do a maybe a skateboard fail with his logo, Mr. Badley. So unless you can come up with something better for, you know, this is a pretty cool idea. I'm just trying to refresh myself here. Something else to draw. Maybe give him a yes, please, something better. Well, let's see. Anything at all. I'm up for anything. This is Sunday night. I don't want to use my brain. You tell me what I should be doing. This is my day off. This is my day off from having to think about what I want to draw. So let's see. Let's see, maybe his body can be going this way. Well, it's considered work, isn't it? I mean, you know, I think of 2 videos a week. You know, someone else can tell me what they want me to draw. You know, just you know, if people watch me draw what I want to draw all week, and I'm very glad that they do want to watch me draw it. But you know, well, yeah, he wanted to give it a body. We were talking once about it, making a little sculpture, and we wanted. He said something about making a body. So, and just today he said he wanted. He said, "Why don't you do like a epic skateboard fail?" So, can't have a skateboard fail without a skateboard and body. Looks like a walrus. that's his mouth. It kind of droops down. There you go. See right there on the little icon there on the screen. That's his logo there, Mr. Badley. And now, Mr. Badley does he has a channel that sometimes he doesn't really do a lot with, but he does how to do things badly. And it takes a certain kind of person maybe to appreciate it, but but it's if you want to, something to laugh at, sometimes it's pretty fun. You can do a bunch of logos looking like walruses. Well, I guess I could. Um, Ideas in your pocket, huh? A couple ideas laying around. Well, all right. This is the start of it. Let's see. His leg kind of goes like this. And then, oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's good. It's always good to have some ideas for your channel. I mean, they're quirky, they're fun, they're silly, but why not? That's what having a YouTube channel like that is supposed to be all about anyway. It's supposed to be having a good time. Let's see a little. There you go. You may just have yourself a subscriber there. Goes and checks out your channel. See, now I gotta draw the skateboard here. Let's see, doesn't the end of it kind of come up like this to little tail fin of it, So this could be how to skateboard badly. Let's see, do it this way. Could be this side could be up, or this way. What's going on with me or with Kay King? Oh, me. Okay. Well, me, I'm going to go to, I actually got a job starting tomorrow. So I'm going to try not to let that, keep me from making videos. But I'm going to start working tomorrow, 10 a.m. So that's new. Since COVID, I haven't been working, but I'm glad that I'm getting back on there. And so that's going to be what I'm doing starting this week, and I have a comic book that I'm working on. Hopefully, before too long, that'll come out. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to actually getting back out there and working, because it's been a long time. So when I'm doing these, well, thank you for the encouragement. When I'm doing these, I'm planning on doing a coloring book, um, possibly kind of geared towards kids, with all these ideas that y'all have me come up with here. So it'll be a group effort. Be you telling me what kind of coloring book you want. So basically, the last two that I did. We'll take a break right quick. I did Mr. Q at my wife's request. I'm gonna have to give her this color here. To Mr. T Bear was great. Yeah, that was fun to do. Have you looked up to see what a quokka looks like yet? They really do look like they're smiling. And then this was my first one. I believe only Kay King was around for this one, but it would say it's my singing leprechaun. I think she called it Leo the singing leprechaun, with his pot of gold and his little Irish derby hat and a couple gold coins in there. So all these I'm going to make into a coloring book. Oh, and he yodels. I think that was what Kay King, she was telling me just things to draw, and this came out to be the yodeling leprechaun. So, and he yodels like Yoda, I think is what we were talking about. So that's what those two are, and those. So it needs to be about 24 pages worth of material to be able to come into a coloring book or any book on Amazon where I publish through. And so I'm going to need a few more pages, I'd say. So, it'll be a few months before I have enough material for that. But that's why I'm saying let's have some fun. Maybe with the, it'll be like a group collaboration. And then you can order one and have it, and you can say, hey, I had a part in helping create this. So that's where that's going. Like I said, it'll be a while. So should Mr. Badley on his skateboard? Okay, he's having a epic fail. Let me draw some swoosh lines here. A giveaway? Yeah, I plan on doing a giveaway. I can't afford to do that quite yet, but one of these days, um, yeah, they'll give away over this book too, but that'll be, like I said, it'll be another few months until I get enough source material. Maybe I'll give away a book to one lucky viewer. That'll be something, won't it? Maybe it'll be you, but you got to watch these to be able to enter. So someone's got to be first. Someone's got to go and spread the word. Oh, the dog is coming in the room from outside. So spoiled dog. I got a spoiled dog back there. My wife and dog looks like they just entered the room. So, yes. Let's see. Should I put something on the skateboard, like a logo? Maybe Mr. Badley's logo can be on there too.
Couch. Sit.
Well, this is live and in person with Leo, the couch sitting dog. He's a German Shepherd, about 80 pounds, and he knows to come into the house and sit down on the couch most of the time. Hi, wife. K King says, hi, wife.
Hey.
Corey says hi or hey. So a banana peel? Okay. Oh, on the skateboard? Like on the skateboard or like under the skateboard, like under here or on top of the skateboard? How about under here? You know, funny story, I'm actually allergic to bananas, so I don't actually usually think about that. But I mean, yeah, it definitely is something that people do, at least in the comedy realm, for a laugh. Mashed apples. Like with his hammer. Did you ever find your hammer there, Mr. Badley? Did you ever find your hammer that you were using? Or is it still lost? Oh, yeah, you got the rubber chicken? Yeah. Have you hit many things with that rubber chicken yet? See, is that how a banana peel looks? Kind of folded and wrinkled and flopped around? Hey. Sorry. Just talking to my dog over there for a second. He's getting into something he shouldn't have. Because I wasn't talking, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I know I had a point there where I wasn't saying something for a second. Is that why? All right, so we got the banana peel. Your wife called for food. You got to go to eat some dinner. Well, all right. So I understand that. We already ate. We had some pot roasts, or we had some crock pot tonight with some carrots and potatoes, those little baby carrots. Well, all right, cool. You muted your TV or something? All right, so that's good that you didn't lose track all the way. All right, Mr. Badley, I'll see you when you get back. Let's see, maybe we'll start to ink this thing in here. All right, you're gonna go take a walk. All right. Now that we have that on record, in case anybody has any questions, we'll know where she is. She's taking a walk. Oh. Okay. Well, that's nice. So this is what we do on a Sunday afternoon. We just kind of sit around and create just random stuff. As you can see, if you don't like drawing, then this is not the place to be. I hope you do like drawing, because I like drawing, and it's my sport, it's my addiction, it's my jam, it's what I do. You know, people look at me weird, like, you don't like football? No, I don't understand football, but so I can't get into it, but I do understand drawing, and so that's what I do. Are you still there, K King? I know that Mr. Badley stepped away to eat some food. He'll be back sometime in the next meal hour. You're still here? That's good. It makes me feel like I'm not all alone in this crazy universe. I mean, come on. I started drawing a picture for Mr. Badley, and then he just ups and leaves. Well, I guess that's okay. I would too if I didn't already eat. I can't blame him for wanting to eat some dinner. Can't blame him for not inviting me to eat some dinner. We live in completely different states. I wouldn't be there till, well, my next day off at the earliest. Might take me a couple of days to get there. So there's that. I've never been to this state, but at least I don't think I have. If I have, it was a long time ago. I think it's Wyoming. Up there somewhere. Oops. There we go. Fix that. Now, in case you're tuning in and this is a pre-recorded video for you, I do these live drawing sessions on Sunday evening, usually around 7 p.m., where I just kind of kick back and let the audience, that's you, tell me what to draw. Lets me not think about it for a while. Lets me also know what you, the audience, would like to see. In addition to my already twice a week, I do viewer requests where you can text or you can comment below in the sections below and let me know what to draw. But I also do Saturday morning cartoons and Wednesday, whatever Wednesdays. So this is a third night that I do something here on YouTube, and it's a night that I get interacting with you personally. So that's fun. Haven't ever done anything like that before, and I have to admit it was kind of daunting at first. I think just because I didn't know what I was doing, but I don't think it's so much the fact that I stage fright or the fact that who knows who's going to see me. I think I got rid of that nervousness whenever I started doing videos because who knows who's going to see my videos. So I think that went away for that. Plus the public speaking classes I took in college a couple years ago, several years ago, kind of helped me get over that too. You know, that's the way that goes, isn't it? If you don't take public speaking, if you that kind of usually helps get rid of any sort of stage fright. At least helps you cope with it better. So there is that. So kind of trying to give Mr. Badley some nice free-flowing lines for his body here, trying to keep it, just loose. Some loose, fun body limbs, Don't want to make it too stiff and rigid for him. We talked about doing a custom figure for Mr. Badley a while back. All right, I'll be here talking to myself. Or not. Perhaps I'll just cease to exist. Like the eternal question, if no one's in the woods, is there still a tree if you don't see it? Of course the answer is probably yes. But the question still is one of those philosophical questions. If you don't see it, is it really there? So here I am, just drawing a picture for Mr. Badley, because that's the first person to come on here and give me something to draw tonight. So we're starting with that. And if anybody else has anything to add, feel free. My guess has already come to the inking stage. Might be hard to draw something by now, but I haven't done around his head yet, so perhaps if somebody has an idea for that part or in the background. All right, I guess that's it for that part. So, let's see, banana peel, skateboard. Not trying to have some dead space here, but sometimes I forget to talk when I'm drawing. I don't know, maybe some people would prefer me to forget to talk more. But sometimes when I'm drawing, I just get in the zone and I don't think about coming up with things to say. I just sit here for hours sometimes, just quiet as a church mouse, sitting here just drawing. Well, I have the radio on usually when I'm drawing by myself. Can't have the radio on here. I don't want to get in trouble for having music that I don't have the rights to play. So public radio and something that I could probably turn on to listen to on this channel. So I don't even try. So if you're just tuning in, this is where I come in on Sunday nights and I log in and I have you, the viewer, tell me what to draw. Sunday nights. Sunday Night Live from Zephyr, Texas. It's Sunday Night Live. All right, all the basic inking is done. Let me erase some of these lines here. I like bristle board for this kind of thing because it doesn't crease the way my normal paper does. I usually just draw on regular printer paper because it's just cheap and affordable, and you can't really tell. It's paper. It's a white page, so it doesn't need to be fancy paper for me. I usually just draw. I don't care if the marker bleeds through on the back. I use bleeder sheets for that, so that it doesn't affect my paper behind it. So I've created quite a few bits of bleeder sheets with the markers and all. Sometimes I forget about my bleeder sheet, and then ta-da! Usually wind up making another one because it gets ink on it. So therefore, I have at least a good dozen bleeder sheets lying around my office space in a folder somewhere, just because I don't have the foresight sometimes to get it out. So let me see. Here's the basic inking done. You can hear my dog. He's in the background barking. Let's see here. Maybe thicken up some of these lines. Thicken up the outside lines of this character here. I hate that sometimes when it goes off track just a little bit and leaves a gap. Sometimes it's like, why? I know that this outline makes it look a little bit more cartoony, but you know what? It's a cartoon character, so what do you expect? It's not drawing from life. If it was, I feel bad for anyone who has to have a face like this. It's like a weird, it's like a freaked out Mr. Jack in the Box. Remember a Jack in the Box face? When Jack had a persona, a big round face with a clown nose and everything. Actually, he kind of looked like one of those old water spouts. You know, the ones where in the 80s you had hooked up to the hose and you would run. It has a clown head, and you would run under the clown head, and the hat was up in the air, and you run underneath the clown hat and the spray that was underneath. And that was your sprinkler. It was a clown water, oh, just a thing for kids, you know. Something simple. Kids crying about going to the pool, I guess. Yeah, I just feel like it just needed more of an outline. In and do some more texture shade lines, you know, some dark areas, some like I do on my videos. I'm just trying to get the body, you know, outlined before I go there. Just doing the outline right now, you know, to give the body some weight. You know, I think it helps. You know, if it's pops it out from the rest of the page, you know, out from it gives it a little bit of a weight, a little bit of of some real depth in the universe that it's in. You know, it's got to have something to make it, you know, maybe not believable, but you know, some interest. So now something I like to do is I like to like an inking technique. You kind of follow up a little bit on around the sides, kind of give it some light from the side, kind of softens up some of the edges, make it maybe also kind of makes it look kind of plasticky, maybe shiny. kind of gives it some depth. It gives it a surface, gives it the indication of some sort of a surface, not just a flat circle, but the illusion of two-dimensional space, and things like that. It's kind of what the comic book masters, like, well, I say Stan Lee, but he's a writer, but he's one of the most revered people in the Marvel universe. But as far as like the way that the illustrators and stuff, the actual drawers, the actual illustrators of the comic book, they Buscema and some of the others. So Buscema, sorry if I pronounced his name wrong. Don't mean to get any backlash from any of you who say you pronounced it wrong. But I'm only human, so. But they do the cross hatching and the line work, which makes it look amazingly as lifelike as a comic book character can. With all that, and I try to mimic some of that into my work. I've only started doing copying, like doing fan art recently. I used to not do fan art. I used to only do my own stuff because I didn't want people to say how I'm only copying. I wanted to have my own universe, and I do. I have my own universe now. Hey, you're back. All right. I'm glad someone's back. I've been talking to myself, Steve and John. And problem with that is I haven't had much to say in return. So I'm just talking and looking at myself going, will this guy ever be quiet? But in your absence, I've been inking and doing some weighted line work for this character, and doing some reflective surfaces or some shiny bits, get these little lines on the fingers to make it look like it has some perspective or some depth, where a little bit of shadow and backlighting bounce off of it from time to time. And the weighted lines really help him pop out from the skateboard. The skateboard's in the back and he's in front. And the front lines are weighted. They're heavier, so it brings it to the front. And that's. If you missed what I was saying, then you can go and watch it after here tonight. You go back and watch the parts that you missed. That's the beauty of video. Not that I'm saying that you have to, I'm only saying that you can. That's his knee. If you have to explain it, but I do it anyway. So now I'm just making some line work here, like trying to do it like the old master comic book artists from the 70s and 80s, the golden age of comic books. They would do excessive amounts of line work to bring depth and weight to a two-dimensional surface. Go look at some of the old Spider-Man and Fantastic Four videos, or well, comic books, and you'll see that they use insane amount of black line to make it look like it's just really really amazing artwork. And that's what you make a two-dimensional image come to life, isn't it? The illusion of life. Much like anything else. He's probably barking at a cow. Yep. There's cows here, so he usually doesn't bark at people. He usually barks at the cows. So you just gotta have to go with it, you know. He's gonna do it anyway. He likes his cows. If they get close enough, he'll actually groom them. We've had video where he's groomed their ears. They come up and they just let them. You know, they just let them groom. They just their own personal stylist. Corn patch? Well, they probably would be, but we're not going to grow corn because, for one, we have cows and we don't want them to do that. Does my dog ride on my cows? No, but he'd chase them if we let them. If he would chase them if we let him loose. We used to, but we have a different part of the yard that we put him in now. If he wants to go run, there's two different parts of our property. We let him go in another part than where the cows usually are. I don't want him to get hurt by the cows, and we don't want him to hurt the cows. And there's some baby cows and some stuff, so we usually don't let him out with the cows. Last thing I want to do is take my dog to the vet because he got ambushed by a mama cow when he was trying to chase the baby. So there you go. So just barking away. They must be really close. He doesn't like the cows to get too close to the house. He has a yeah, they eat anything. They'll eat. We don't grow any kind of plants around our house because if we let anything grow out in the part where the cows are, they'll eat it, and if we let it grow anywhere where Leo is, he'll dig it up. So that's okay. We don't need no stinking plants. Not in our part of the yard anyway. We have other parts for that. But that's just the way we roll around here. So that's just the way it is. So maybe another maybe more of a stylized face on his t-shirt, maybe. Maybe I should teach my dog how to bark like Mozart. Oh yeah, the hurricane. Yeah, I forgot about that. We don't really have much of an effect of that up here. I want to teach him how to bark like Mozart. Ruff, 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 ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff. You wouldn't think that a German Shepherd would be so whiny, but he is. He's a very whiny dog. Well, this has been over an hour so far, but we're still not done. So we will continue for a little bit. Hopefully, Mr. Badley will come back before the end of this and he can watch the rest of it live, so we don't have to catch it in reruns. Remember that when TV shows had reruns and everything wasn't like live and like stream. It was, you missed it if you didn't catch it. Yeah, nowadays people have to watch ads and they go, ads, skip ads. Remember when they had TV shows and you had to watch the commercials? You had to watch the commercials. There wasn't a skip button on commercials. He seems a little bit obsessed. Nah, I don't think really he's obsessed. I kind of went with it. You know, he was like, "No, please, you don't have to draw my icon." But I went with it. I mean, there was no other. He even said, "No, please do something better." So, you know, he's quirky and he's fun, and you know, he gave me an idea, so I went with it. I did a video a little bit farther back where I did an icon for him, his logo, a little bit different than the one that he can get for free on social media. Like it was an icon that he found. He just did for it was a free one, so I just did it a little bit different and where he can actually call it his own. So we've just been going back and forth. You know, he's trying to make a brand. You know, he's trying to make a brand for himself, trying to figure out what he wants to do. And like me, you know, I guess you can say I'm kind of maybe I sound self-obsessed with like my characters like Bob the Space Monkey, which is my mascot for Sunday Night Live, you know, or my Bloodbank character or any of the others. You know, that's what I do, and he's just trying to make a name for himself too. And he's a good guy. So, but I could see, since he wanted me to do it, I could see kind of what you mean. So, well, I think that's Mr. Badly having an epic fail on a skateboard. I don't wear my. Well, oh, this guy. Okay, I thought you meant Mr. Badly, the guy. Yeah, no. Yeah, well, yeah, he does. I guess this Mr. Badly, I made him kind of self-obsessed. Uh, yeah, that's true. Kudos on that piece of observation. I was trying to go for something, and I knew that if he had a shirt with his logo on the skateboard, it would really hit home the fact that Mr. Badly, this is Mr. Badly. But yeah, you're right. This Mr. Badly is totally into himself in this. And as they say, though, the pride before the fall. So we're, a word of advice to anyone who's trying to make a name for themselves: don't get too caught up in yourself. Otherwise, you'll have an epic skateboard fail, or something like that. You'll go out to pet the bear and find out that, well, the bear didn't want to be petted. But your video will be about 1 million views. You help pay for your funeral. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. I don't know. But if you're gonna pet the bear, you deserve to be talked about on Jay Leno. If you're gonna go up and actually pet a bear and make a video of doing so, you kind of deserve to be mocked on public TV by Jay Leno or anybody else for that matter. Yeah, the bear just wanted to pet you back. There was that old joke about man gets mauled by bear eating a sandwich. Oh, hey, welcome back. Man gets mauled by bear eating sandwich, and the other one, the report about the 4-foot man eating chicken. Now, was it a 4-foot man? Was it a 4-foot man gets mauled by a bear eating sandwich? What exactly happened there? Well, Mr. Badly, I believe your request for the evening is just about done. What do you think? Mr. Badly having an epic fail on his skateboard. It took us a little bit over an hour to do, but that's a little drawing here of a spot illustration. Well, write it down. That's for. Go ahead and write it down. So what do you think? You like it? Is it what you were thinking? Better? Worse? I know it's a silly idea, but hey, most ideas are silly to somebody. And we're just here to have a good time tonight. We're just here to draw something fun. We're just here for you to tell me what it is you want me to draw. And I guess that's about it. You know, we finished another one tonight, so we will see you later.